Hey folks, Matt here. Just come out for a couple of hours after work, do a bit of trouting. Something I love dearly. I've been doing it most of my life, almost 40 years now. Grew up with a fishing rod in my hand. In order for me to go fishing, all I got to do is grab my rod and reel, bit of gear, throw on my boots, jump in the car, drive to wherever I want to go. I can hike on in, I can hike for hours and fish all day, hike back out, come on home, easy peasy, as easy as that. Unfortunately, it's not that easy for everybody. I was recently introduced to a special young girl. Her name is Claire McDonald. She has her own Facebook community. It's called Claire's Community. And the one thing that this little girl loves the absolute most, more than anything that she does, aside from Mario, is getting outside and fishing. She loves the water, whether it's to get down by the beach and throw rocks in the water, or she just recently this year caught her very first fish. And like everybody in her situation who has to rely on a wheelchair, obviously a lot of locations on the side of a pond to go fishing is just inaccessible for a regular wheelchair. So there's a special type of wheelchair that's suited for off-road terrain, allows people with mobility issues to access these kind of locations. It's called a hippocamp. It's not just a seasonal item. It's suitable for this time of year. It'll wheel over all kinds of rough terrain, get her down to the side of the pond. They also have different accessories that allows her to get on the water. They have skis for in the winter. They have umbrellas that mount for getting out in the rain and block from the sun. All kinds of accessories. The local municipality has an accessibility program where you can borrow these chairs. But again, there's a lot of people in the city that needs to avail of this service. So, you know, they might go a month, 6 or 8 weeks without even being able to get a loan of one. So you're on top of being limited by being in a wheelchair to begin with, you're further limited again by not being able to do something that I personally, and I'm sure most people who are going to see this video, especially anyone who's followed me on any of my social media sites, are all too familiar with. Everybody, I mean, this is Newfoundland. Everybody got a pair of rubber boots and a trouting rod, and we all love to get out for a flick. So when I seen a video earlier this year of Claire catching her first fish, it brought tears to my eyes. Just a pure joy and bliss, and to hear how excited her parents were. And then I picture myself, at any point in time, anything at all could happen where I can find myself unable to just do this as easy as I can. And the thought of not being able to come and do this when I want because of availability of a piece of equipment or the sake of a few dollars, it just breaks my heart. I decided to start a fundraiser. I'm going to do a pondside fishing event. We're calling it Fishing for a Friend. Claire and her family are going to be there. We're going to have barbecue, hot dogs, hamburgers. No charge for the hot dogs and hamburgers. Just looking to get everybody out. Exact location and the dates will be announced. We're going to have a poster, promotional poster drawn up. Aside from the fundraiser, we've set up an email address for accepting donations. It's clairescommunity@gmail.com. CLAIRES community@gmail.com. Any and all donations are welcome. If you do decide to make an email donation, in the comments section, if you can put Fishing for a Friend, that way then we can keep track a little easier of all these specific donations. So I'm going to leave some links in the description below for my social media sites, for Claire's Community page. Feel free to send messages to either if you have any questions about anything. And I'm also going to leave links to some news articles and some news stories that she's been featured in. Claire and her parents have been doing this for a long time. They're very well known in the community. They've been known to give back. Any money that they donate above what they need has always been donated back to someone else. These are good people. So keep an eye on my story over the next week or two for daily updates. We'll get everything posted up soon, and what's going to happen, where it's going to happen, and hopefully we'll see you all out there.